Good morning, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. This is Rich again, back for your first video blog of the day for Thursday, July 23rd, 2015, around 6:14 in the morning, Billerica, Massachusetts. Nice and sunny day out, low humidity, no heat, which is good. It's going to be 75 to 80, feels like a spring-like and fall-like day. Some news to report: Houston Astros beat the Boston Red Sox by the score of 4-2. And the Lowell Spinners played yesterday and they lost to Tri-City by the score of 5-4. And it's Happy National Hot Dog Day in the United States and Happy National Vanilla Ice Cream Day. And that's about it on the news. My first video blog subject of the day is my review of the 1998 WCW pay-per-view Bash at the Beach at Cox Arena in San Diego, California. The main event was Hollywood Hulk Hogan and Dennis Rodman facing off against Diamond Dallas Page and Karl Malone. Plus there was other matches on this pay-per-view card. There was one match which was a dark match that was just seen to the crowd at San Diego. It was Villano 4 and Villano 5 defeating Damien and Seco Play. Those are four masked luchador wrestlers. It was an exciting match. In San Diego, it's close to Mexico, so they probably did that to get the crowd riled up. And these are the matches that happened on the pay-per-view. And it was called by Tony Schiavone, Bobby the Brain Heenan, and the Professor Mike Tenay. The first match was a no disqualification Raven Rules match. It was Raven facing off against Perry Saturn. Perry Saturn was part of the flock, but he was thrown out of the flock, and he challenged Raven to this match, and it was a typical hardcore match, interference by the flock members and stuff. Ending had Canyon come down and attack both Raven and Perry Saturn. Perry Saturn gives the Death Valley driver to Raven, but Scotty Riggs interferes, and then Raven gets up and gives the DDT to Perry Saturn for the 1, 2, 3, and then Canyon helps Raven up, but then gives him the flatliner. Who's better than Canyon? Nobody. Next match, it was Juventud Guerrera facing off against Billy Kidman with Lodi of the Flock. This was a good match and stuff. The ending had Kidman try for the shooting star press, but Juvi goes out of the way, and Juvi hits the 450 frog splash for the 1, 2, 3. The next match was Stevie Ray of Harlem Heat facing off against Chavo Guerrero Jr. This was just a comedy match. It only lasted about 2 minutes or so. Stevie Ray wins when he shakes hands with Chavo Guerrero, and Chavo Guerrero submits with a handshake and purposely. Very, very funny. And then the next match was Eddie Guerrero facing off against Chavo Guerrero. It was like uncle and nephew in a hair versus hair match. Eddie wins this one, and then afterwards Chavo Guerrero shaves his hair. Unbelievable and stuff. The next match was Conan with the NWO Wolfpack, Kevin Nash and Lex Luger facing off against Disco Fever. Disco Fever. Disco Fever. Yeah. It was Disco Inferno with Alex Wright, and this was only about a couple of minutes. Conan wins with the Tequila Sunrise afterwards. Lex Luger puts the torture rack on Disco and Alex Wright. This was a horrible match. The next match was the Giant of the NWO facing off against NFL player Kevin Green. This was a highly competitive matchup. It was Kevin Green was trying to knock the Giant down and stuff, but in the end the Giant won. Kevin Green was going to hit him with a splash, but the Giant chokeslams Kevin Green for the 1, 2, 3. The next match was for the WCW Cruiserweight Championship. It was Chris Jericho, the current champion, facing off against a mystery opponent. That mystery opponent was Rey Mysterio Jr., and this was an awesome match and stuff. High flying back and forth. At the end Dean Malenko distracted Chris Jericho, and Rey scoops him up for 1, 2, 3 to become the new Cruiserweight Champion. The next match was for the WCW Television Championship. It was Booker T facing off against Bret the Hitman Hart, and it was, a decent match and stuff, but Bret the Hitman Hart was disqualified for hitting Booker T with the chair. He continues to assault Booker T, then puts the figure 4 leg lock on Booker T on the ring post and stuff, and then the referees come down, and Stevie Ray comes down and stuff, and Stevie Ray helps Booker T to the back after Stevie Ray yells at the officials and the referees. And the next match was for the WCW World Title. It was Curt Hennig of the NWO facing off against Bill Goldberg, who was WCW World Champion. It was about 4-minute squash. Bill Goldberg wins with the spear and the jackhammer suplex for the 1, 2, 3. And in the main event, it was Hollywood Hulk Hogan and NBA bad boy Dennis Rodman, part of the NWO, with the Disciple, who was Bruce the Barber Beefcake with a very long and thick beard, facing off against Diamond Dallas Page and Karl Malone. This was about 20 minutes and stuff, back and forth match, competitive and stuff. And the ending had like the referee being distracted by DDP, and the Disciple comes in, gives Karl Malone a kind of a diamond cutter type move, and then Hogan pins Karl Malone for 1, 2, 3. But then Karl Malone and Diamond Dallas Page attack Hogan and Rodman, and they attack the referee as well, Charles Robinson, giving them a diamond cutter, and also the Disciple Diamond Cutter. Was kind of a disappointing match and stuff. And this Bash at the Beach pay-per-view in 1998 was, a mediocre pay-per-view at best, probably a C. This was the slow decline of WCW because it was so hot for two years, but I think the NWO ran its course, and they split off NWO Hollywood and NWO Wolfpack, and this was a slow decline of WCW, and it wasn't the best pay-per-view, but it was average. And that's about it on that. And I'll be back later for 2 more video blogs. First video blog will be about the Lowell Commuter Rail Station, Gallagher Terminal, Kennedy Center, and the third and final video blog of the night will be about is Phillies closer Jonathan Papelbon, a future Baseball Hall of Famer. And don't forget Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. If you have any questions, send me in questions. They're going to be answered in a future video blog, which I have to get enough questions. I might be doing a question and answer video blog maybe once a month. So send your questions in. If you're a Facebook friend, PM me, YouTube PM me, and Twitter PM me. Have a great day. Keep calm, and I'm a Julie Button guy. Have a good day.